welcome back on the Footy Show tonight. We might have a look at AFL as we normally do for the week. Let's have a look at the teams as they line up. Brisbane playing Richmond. That's at the Gabba this coming Sunday. Kick-off there at 2:15. I suggest you get there early. There'll be a big crowd for this one. There's all the ins for Brisbane. Gee, they go on and on. And the outs? Only 3 out and 5 in. I don't know how they work that out.
They should win.
Running a few extras on, isn't it? There they all are, how they work out. There's what's the HB for, Kevy?
Got no idea, Bill.
Okay, I just thought I'd check that.
Mate.
Heartburn.
Flank.
Don't they have that on pencils?
We better ask Sam, eh?
Sam, joining us from Melbourne as usual, Sam Newnham. Would you please welcome Sam?
That's the Newnham Hotel.
And close. It's Newman.
Sam, how's your week been down there? What's it been like for you? Anything exciting that I should know about?
Oh, look, we just haven't been known how to contain ourselves down here. It's been sensational. The one thing has been good, Billy Joe, has been the weather, but how boring is it to speak about the weather?
Well, the other thing I could talk about, now, I worked out why you were running late for the show last week. You were still locked in a car in the car park at the casino.
The casino's...
Your mum and dad left you there.
The casino's been huge down here, I mean, and that's what some folk just leaving the kids out in the car park and going in and spending a day gambling, and it's been an enormous boon for everyone. Police, it's unbelievable, isn't it?
Sam, the big game
morons that do that.
Sorry, the big game at the Gabba this Sunday, getting away from the casino. The two most improved teams in the competition would have to be the Bears and Richmond. How do you see this game going on Sunday?
Look, it's going to be an absolute blockbuster, this. We're terribly excited about it down here up at the Gabba. The Bears back in town, apparently. They had a very, very nice victory over the Swans down in Sydney last week, and now meet the informed side Richmond, who, strangely enough, are going for their 5th or 6th consecutive, it's 6th actually, 6th consecutive win in a row, and I think the Bears might nudge them out. Would that be patronising enough at this stage to say that?
So.
Thanks for that.
Yes.
Sam, it's Gary. There's a new trend in rugby league, coach sacking if your team gets in trouble. Do you think it'll catch on in the AFL?
I think it's an absolute certainty. Of course, we've cornered the market on coach sacking down here. We have quite possibly and potentially have 7 different coaches who will bite the dust next year. And there's only 15 in the competition, so 7 quite conceivably might bite the dust, so I think you couldn't possibly top that, could you,
Can
Gary?
you give us some names?
Well, no, just I won't give you some names because it's every other side that's in the competition.
Sam, Tony Durkin, Sam. Now,
Thank you
talk
very
about
much,
sackings.
Tony.
What about the Swans? Do they honestly have a future?
You wouldn't think they have a big future, would you? At the minute, I mean, the league down here, the AFL is going to prop them up because we think that Australian football should be represented in the most populous state, which is New South Wales. But they'd want to start doing something shortly because there's only so long you can fool the public, isn't there?
Well, Sam, they're talking about getting rid of a couple of rugby league clubs in Sydney. Do you think, say, 2 or 3 rugby league clubs could amalgamate with the Swans and maybe get something competitive there?
Gaelic football? Or...
Yes, that would
tunnel ball.
That would probably ensure that we kick about 3 goals a game because that's as many as you kick. But of course, the tackling would be sensation, wouldn't we? Belt the living suitcase over anyone that comes up there. Tackling would be unbelievable.
Sam, Michael O'Connor, how are you going?
Thank you very much, Michael. How's your good self?
Good. I'm puzzled though. I played golf with an ex-North Melbourne footballer during the week, and I said, "This Sam Newman, he's a bit of a card." He said, "Well, there's a thing or two I could tell you about Sam. He." Bit of a character, used to play against you. He said you play a real outdoors type of personality, loved your golf, very competitive at tennis, loved going surfing. Why do you live in Melbourne?
Who was this that we played golf with?
Oh.
What was his name?
Neville.
Come on, name names. Neville.
Neville nobody.
Neville nobody. I played with Neville. He got a hole in one the day I played with him and a nasty tear in the other.
Still hurting too, Sam. I give it to you. Idiot here, Sam. How are you going?
Who was that?
The idiot.
I couldn't have done without you. How are you,
Very well,
idiot?
thanks, mate. Tony Lockett's back this week. He should cause a few more headaches down there, I suppose, eh?
Well, he should. Everyone is terribly fearful down here because Tony is a very, very vicious man, and we've got him on the show tonight down here. And we think that he's probably going to knock me out for a start, but we just hope that he does it on camera because we'll sell it round the world. That's the only thing we got going for us.
I'd like to see it too, mate. That'd be great, I think.
I'd like to see that. You'd like to see it, would you idiot?
I'm told idiot is a term of endearment down in Victoria. Is
Absolutely.
that right?
Well, that's right. You wait
We
till
don't
you
use it a lot up here.
You wait till you get over to South Australia. It's a sort of a mandatory term for the population.
Well, Sam, you've done it again. Thanks for joining us tonight. Look forward to seeing you next week, eh?
Well, Billy Joe, what a delight that should be.
It might be for you, but I don't know about for us. Sam coming up from Melbourne. We'll take a break. Be back very shortly.
One of Queensland's favourite sons, Gene Miles, coming up on Fantastic Footy Show Files.